We move on to other topics, and we have breaking news. We have several updates. Is this what we have? Yes, as we are waiting for the presidential candidate for the Historical Pact Coalition, Gustavo Petro, to offer his remarks, to also address the nation after his virtual win in these presidential elections. As we are watching, Petro is set to address the crowd, also to address the nation. He's accompanied by his running mate, his vice presidential running mate, Francia Márquez. Also, they are at the headquarters of the Historical Pact Coalition, and they are greeting the multitude, they are greeting the crowd.
La segunda vuelta por la presidencia de Colombia en el 2020.
Así es, ya están pidiéndole a las personas que asisten en este momento a la sede de la campaña que hagan silencio para el candidato poder empezar su discurso. Vamos a ver cuánto durará, porque Petro nos tiene acostumbrados a unos discursos.
Now we are waiting for Gustavo Petro, who is the presidential candidate, the presidential runner for the Historical Coalition Party. Also, he will address the nation. As we know, he is leading the pack from the other 7 candidates with 40.32% of the votes. That's to say 8,525,766 votes. Now we are ready to listen to his remarks as soon as he starts, because he's still greeting the multitude, he's greeting the crowd, accompanied by Francia Márquez, his running mate. Let's remember, she's there with him to address the crowd.
I would like to thank the families, Francia's family, which are here, her husband, which are part of our vice presidential formula, and they are developed an excellent campaign. To my family here, to my father, my brothers, my wife Veronica, my daughters, and my granddaughter, who is also here. Well, we won today. Today it's a victory day. The results are almost there. I would like to thank all the witnesses that were with us, looking for the vote, guarding the vote. I think that more than 1 million activists, that in media, in the streets, even with the phrase, some others with great energy during this whole time, they made possible that in every region in Colombia, that today we are 8 million, more than 8 million people. That achieved victory in this first round, more than 40%. If we compare to the past, to the previous 4 years, if we compare this, in my case, this is double it. More than 2 million votes that the last time. This is a growth like no beyond. Even with the percents that we achieve. I would like to thank everyone, all these, every person that voted for us. More than 70% from the people of Cauca and Diña voted for us. I'm not from Nariño or Cauca, but I wish those winds go for every corner of Colombia. Now in the next 3 weeks, all people eligible to vote from every corner in Colombia. In those cities we achieve our best results. This time they helped us. They stayed firm. And in all this region, every department from the Caribbean, we achieve a victory. I ask every citizen that voted for other candidacies, but this time that voted for us, for Petro, for the first progressive president in Colombia. Now is the time that the cause determine the change in Colombia. This is an invitation I made for you, for all this community that I love so much, the community of Gabriel Garcia Marquez, the community of my parents and my grandparents, and Bogota. It's my city, the city I was mayor. They say that in every other part every voter in Bogota is with us, more than 50%. This means a huge accomplishment from a population that I was a mayor of, and it reveals the importance for all Colombia. In the other municipalities in the Amazons, they have been with us from Putumayo, from the Amazons, and other departments. We have achieved victory in this country. We were near achieving victory in Cundinamarca, in the other cities, and I wish these departments that are very close of the idea that we have, that we present to you, that being able to buy your crops, of being able to get back to the family, the farmers' families, more prosperous reality, is in Cundinamarca and Boyacá and in Tolima, where this program will have a better acceptance. And that's why I request them to go with us in the second round. And it should be determined the change in Colombia. What we voted today for was change. The political parties allies to Duque's administration, their political project, have been defeated in Colombia. I think the voting proved this. They sent this message to the world. A time is finished. An era is finished. It ended badly in the middle of all the difficulties, but it ended. Now it's about to build a better future. It's about to see what we're going to do with Colombia, what the Colombian society wants from its own country. What will this change will be? Some Uribistas, they say, be aware of the change, but they didn't want a change. But they were right. But some changes are good. There are changes that are not good, that are not changes. They're suicidal. We want to invite all the Colombian society to make a real change, to move forward, a constructive change, a change that will allow a new era, a more prosperous era, for a better well-being for our people and for the whole country. From now on, we define what change we want, to move forward or to kill ourselves. I think that, I believe we need to move forward. I tell all the businessmen that were fear about the results. I talked with almost every union, with small and bigger businessmen who were told some sort of lies, and so they won't vote for us. I will tell them that the moment to choose has come, and I propose them is social justice and economic stability. And economic stability today means social justice. An enterprise can grow if the society is not growing. What we need is economic stability. I was surprised about the debates that have been, that the only thing they did to diminish the fiscal deficit, the only person that proposed something to achieve this, it was me. In order to achieve this economic stability, we need a program that allows us to grow the social justice, that allows every young Colombian can go to the university. More than 2.5 million can go to the university. If we achieve this, there will be more productivity. We can locate knowledge and science into agriculture and tourism. Production will grow, and then the profits will grow, but then the wage and the incomes for all Colombians and the well-being of all society. We have presented a social justice program for Colombia. It's not crazy to think this. It's not crazy to think that we can have doctors to prevent diseases. It's not crazy if we say
7 de la noche, 59 minutos. Ahí estamos escuchando el discurso del candidato a la segunda vuelta presidencial en Colombia, Gustavo Petro. Está allí en su sede, entonces, en el Hotel Tequendama en el centro de Bogotá, y al lado derecho de nuestra pantalla estamos viendo también la sede de Rodolfo Hernández en Bucaramanga, que está por supuesto acompañada de sus seguidores, quienes siguen festejando este gran triunfo del ingeniero, quien pasa también.
We were listening to live statements of presidential candidate for the Pacto Histórico Party, Gustavo Petro. Also, as we know, he was referring to his government plan. Also, he was referring to the voters and the disposition of the voters according to the provinces of Colombia. In any case, to know where he was gaining more voters and more support. As he was saying, the rural and the workers' voters were the main supporters of his campaign, and also were the main, the ones that gave him the victory and the virtual win in these presidential elections.